This right here is years of Clash Royale practice, skill, and knowledge all in one deck, making a push for top 10k in Clash Royale. This is going to get a little bit tactical, so if you're here for the penis jokes, they're gonna be there for sure. I mean, let's just say the penis jokes are the tip of the iceberg. And speaking of tips, penis. All right, yeah, but this is going to be tactical is what I'm trying to say. So don't just latch onto the penis jokes as the only thing in this video. There's going to be some other good stuff. All right, Mortar, do you want to connect? No, you don't. Let's go for a fireball here. Doesn't revive, which is interesting, and this is fine by me. We're going to get a couple Morty shots, which is nice. Giant skeleton, magic archer, ghost. I mean, does this guy pee sitting down? Because it sure does seem like it. We're going to allow this ghost to hit my Hog Rider once just to reveal himself. I could pre-log the goblins, but he might NATO instead because he is giant skeleton. So, very tough matchup off start. Not ideal, but we do have a nice damage lead. I don't know. I don't know about this one, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out for sure. I think the Mortar has to come in clutch here. I really do. Okay, let's go for this. Let's go with an opposite lane Fireclapper. Do not really have a great pig defense, and that is a magic archer that is diddling my tower. Okay, and you know what I'm gonna do here? I feel like I have to. Okay, this is not bad. We have a real nice dual lane press here. Has to log. Okay, that's pretty good. No, that was really bad. All right, well, he gets a ton of damage there, and it's all consolidated on one tower, which is great for him. I'm proud. And let's go for a little log here, and we'll see if he revives. If he does, I probably have to go with goblins. All right, I think I'll actually just let that go at this point. I don't think I have to worry about the giant smelly. I'm gonna, from now on, just fireball his pigs, I believe. Don't you dare get there, giant smelly. All right, fireball his pigs, and he has the NATO. Yeah, interesting matchup here, and I don't like it. Goes with the ghost. Let's just go for a mortar now, and we'll see if we can get some damage before he gets a giant smelly down. We do. Hold on. Let's fireball here. Accidentally played my goblins there. That sucks balls, but it's fine. Okay. And I don't think we get a lock quite yet, so I'm going to go with the icer here. Wait, do we grab that magic archer? Oh, that goblin might. It's going to be close. And that giant smelly bomb will destroy my mortar. But before it does, let's get that mortar shot, and we'll pre-log these goblins. That's pretty good. Okay. Not bad. Let's just set up a defensive mortar here. Yeah, we know he's going in there. Wow, how does that not pull all the pigs? I don't even know. Oh, he's going quickly. Get there. Missed it. Oh, that really sucks. That might be game right there. Super unfortunate interaction there. And I don't know what his spell situation is. I mean, he goes for an interesting magic archer. That's really interesting, actually. One more shot, Fireclapper. Very nice. He probably flies up here. Let's get a log down. Let's get this down, and let's get one of these over here. Hopefully he revives. He does. Okay, that's a waste of elixir. Let's go for this. Gotta get some damage here. Gotta get some damage. See if he goes giant smelly. Probably NATO, and then giant smelly. Yeah. Whew. This is a gnarly one for sure. I mean, I can still win this game, which is the crazy thing. As long as he doesn't have a big spell, right? I mean, we'll just switch these lanes. Hold on. He might be in a little bit of a pickle here. Okay, I don't really mind that. Let's go for a log here. Hold on. Let's go for this. Hold on. If that mortar gets a connection, I'll get an erection. Okay, not quite. And then he's just going to NATO here. Yeah. Cannon cart does stay mobile, though. Wait, let's revive these goblins. We got some decent damage there. Cannon cart maybe gets a lock. It does. So does the mortar. Oh, he over-defended. And just like that, we squeeze out a little win. That is nasty. I hate pigs so much. One of the reasons I have Fireball at my deck, in fact, is because I hate those pigs. I think they're way too strong, especially with the nasty Evo that they have. But we'll take that little win. Some mistakes were made, sure, but we got the win, and that's all that matters. All right, got to keep this going. Oh, look, this guy's Twitch is linked below in his clan. Schmuck. All right. I have to go with the cannon cart here, which is never ideal in this scenario, but I'm going to go for a mortar here. I don't know. Ghost Dark Prince is probably a log bait deck, and that is not good for me. Alright, Dark Prince. Let's just log him away. He's going to get a hit probably. Okay, Giant Smelly there. This is scary for sure. Sucks that in. Okay, Wizard is now locked on my tower and getting fat damage. Oh my god, that Wizard ate. Alright. I mean, this is going to be interesting for sure. I hope he goes Ghost on that Fire Clapper. Okay, that's even better. We're just going to go in here. Now he has to Ghost, I think. Bar Barrel there. That's a solid play. And then a Ghost. Alright. Well, we're going to get some damage back, which is nice. I obviously don't like that he activated King. And I don't like that I just don't like a lot of this, really. But there's a chance we could squeak out a win. I'm going to go for a Morty here. That's a nasty Vines because it immobilizes my Cannon Cart in No Man's Land. We do get a connection, though, so it was a good Vines, but a greedy Vines. And I'll take this. Yeah, that's really nice. 5 Elixir at the end of the day for that Wizard is... I'll take it. All right. Let's go with the Ice Golem here. See if he wants to fly up. Sometimes they want to rip that just in case you play something near the tower, but in this case, he's not going to. Not bad. And then he's going to go Giant Smelly in the back. Okay. So, I don't even know what this guy's win condition is, really. I'm just going to cycle a little Loggeroo. Giant Skelly in the back, as predicted. Let's honestly switch up the lanes. Okay, no, maybe not. How do I want to play this? Let's protect that. Let's go for a Kite here. Okay, good Vines by him, I won't lie. We go for a little Hog, another Fire Clapper here. I'm hoping that pulls the Giant Skelly. Nice. And then Fire Clapper should switch lanes and stay alive there. Yeah, that's good. Let's go for this. What is that behind there? It's a Wizard. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, Goblins, please kill that entire Wizard. That would be huge. Kind of like my penis. Good log. Okay. And one Mortar Shot would be massive, but we don't get it. Alright, that's alright. We didn't need that. It just would have been nice. And he goes for a cheeky little Vines. Okay. You know, we're not in the worst spot I've ever been in. We're not in the worst spot. That's a bad Mortar, though. So he doesn't really have a win condition, does he? He's just kind of fiddling about with his cards and just hoping they get damage eventually. Which, in this case... Okay, that's not my best Fireball, but still gonna work out, I guess. Get out of that Bomb Cannon Cart. Alright. I don't like this guy. I do not like this guy. I feel like this is just a bad Mortar, but I don't really have a play to make. It is gonna maybe grab that Mother Witch, though, which is cool. Not yet. Hold on. Cannon Cart here. Yeah. His spells are... The Vines is tough. Vines is really tough for me to work around, but... I think we just keep cycling. That was unfortunate that I put my Mortar right in there. Do we get a lock here? Not quite. Wow, I didn't think it'd be a Battle Ram deck, but... I think we can do this. I think we can win this. Gotta lock in here. I think I'm gonna have to switch lanes eventually. Let's get a nice log here, a nice one of these. The Vines eats me again, but nothing I can do to stop that at this point. Let's get our Goblins here. Okay, not bad. And let's actually just go in for this. He has to go Giant Smelly, I think. Okay, hold on. Fire Clapper shot. Doesn't get a NATO down. Creates one little pig. No one really cares about that. And this is very scary, but I'm just going to Fireball. Get that Mother Witch out of here. Could have hit a little more on the Fireball. Would have been nice, but it's alright. I think we're still in a decent spot here. We'll get Gobs down here. Wait, one hit off the Hog? How does it not get a hit? That is actually insane. Okay. I think we're still, like, we're right where we need to be, though. Let's actually just go for a little Morty here. And then I'll just wait for that to connect and then hit a Fireball and all that. Wow, that was actually creamy. And then we can just go for one little Hog here. And if he doesn't get this NATO down perfectly, or a Vines, I think we win. That's going to do it. Right there. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Lick my sack and get on out of here with your grimy little deck. That's as grimy as a deck comes, really. Actually, no. That's a valid deck. I don't know why I said that. It's just like, it feels like every matchup here, it's like pulling teeth to even get close to being able to sniff a win. And that's why this is just nasty. Alright, I actually like that clan name. Clanibus is kind of funny. I'll give him that. And I'll also give him my Hog off rip. So many ghosts these days, man. Too many ghosts. Too many darn ghosts. Let's go for a Cannon Cart Goblin Surround. That's pretty solid. Okay, I'm going to hope that pulls. Then we're going to revive here. Give me one shot Mortar. Oh, it would have been sick, but it's alright. Okay, so seems like it's a very similar deck to the last guy. Battle Ram with the Ghost. Giant Skelly. Big fat stinky pecker. Alright, I think that was a bad play by him. I'm not gonna lie, I think that was a really bad play, and I have to take advantage of this very moment right here. We'll go Fire Clap over here. I think that was another bad play. And I think that was the worst of them all, maybe. So this is going to be really nice. I do not think you defend that. Does get a dash off. Alright, let's just go for a surround on the ghost. That should be good. And then we'll go for a mortar. Does that dash? Oh, it does. So that's a really bad play by me. Wow, I swear we should have gotten something better cooking there, but he ends up just getting I mean, we got a lot of damage there. We got that's fair. It's just a big P.E.K.K.A deck. We can easily beat this guy. We should beat this guy. We can't let his Evo Barbarians holding a toothpick diddle me. That's the main concern. But I do have Fireball. I do have Log. It's just tough to take the barbs out from under that toothpick. Once they're down on the ground, it's easy. All right, big pecker in the back, please. Thank you. I'll take a Firecracker here because if he wants to play anything up high, Cannon Cart will snipe it down. And this is actually... Let's see how much chip this will get. One hit? Okay, we'll take that. It's like a hog hit, basically, which is very nice to get down, of course. Let's get goblins in there. Just want to protect that as best we can. We'll Fireball, a little extra value in there, and then we can just let this go. Really, really good stuff here. Alright. Does he want to go opposite lane toothpick? He does. Alright, that's fine. I think we just go with a little log and this, and that's kind of his attack gone. I do not mind that. I don't know, you kind of waited all game to cycle that and then wasted it. Interesting that he has poison though. And that's an interesting Magic Archer spot. Alright, I mean, I don't want to give him too much poison value here, so I think I'll wait a second for that Magic Archer to lock on tower, which is risky, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to take that risk. Let's get a little Fireball in here, and we might be able to diddle all that. Ooh, we are. Oh, no. This is not looking good for our friend here. This is not looking good for our friend. I'm going to hit him with a good game. I think that's a lockaroo on pretty much everything on the field, and that, my friends, is going to be a nice, decisive victory. We needed a decisive one. After you scrimp and save, little damage here, little damage there to squeak by wins, it's nice to get one that's easy, and that was easy. Alright, if I could win 2 more, that would be pretty sick. Let's take our 3 Elixir Hog. Slightly damaged 3 Elixir Hog right there. That's value. And then, okay, great log timing by him. So Ice Spirit, Goblins... Interesting. That's actually a perfect play by me. Oh, I thought someone would go for the miner. Doesn't really matter, though. Both towers are locked in on that, so that's good. Now, he's going to have either poison or rocket. Let's just find out what it is right now. Let's just find out. Use it on my cannon cart. It is rocket. Okay. I did think it was rocket. So maybe I shouldn't have done that play at all. But you know what? Against a guy like this... It's not bad to milk out a rocket, even though he's getting tower damage, because now we can't rocket my mortar. So we'll see what happens. Probably gobs down the middle. Yeah. Says wow. Alright, this is not bad. Alright, that was really bad by me. Should have been a little more prepared for that. And the question is, does he also have a tornado? Because I have a little feeling that he does. So I'm just going to keep playing this nice and slow. Does he want to rocket here? You know what? Let's just do this. He can't rocket all that. And then we'll go with a mortar here. This could be really good for us. Knight. Okay, this is just, I mean, high defensive capability deck. And it shows. Alright, let's get an Ice Golem in there. Mortar is locked, which is really nice. I don't think he'll be able to get an Ice Spirit down to, like, reset it or anything. So that's just going to be good damage. Couple shots there, couple shots there. Okay, that's solid. So, I think what I want to do... I mean, I have to milk out a rocket if I can. Alright, let's just go for this. Let's milk out his Tesla at the very least. That's solid. Go with this here. Alright, I don't love this because he might just want to rocket or do that. Oh, that's so good. He does still rocket, though. That's really interesting. I don't know if you stop this, actually. If I get a nice fireball. Hold on. That's a nasty delivery, and I think I missed the tower on that fireball, which sucks absolute balls. Wow, he's just whittling me down, this little schmuck is. Gets a nasty pre-log in there. Bad goblin respawn by him, I feel like. And I'm going to go for a little mortar here. Okay, ends up being a great goblin respawn. Does he get something down? Could be a lock. It's a lock. We like that. Let's get a nice golem in front to tank. He might go for a rocket, though. So that was stupid of me. And I'm just going to go in for this. Log that again. I mean, he can just pre-log every time he wants. Man, this is brutal. Gonna go for this. See if he goes for a rocket. Knight instead. Goblin respawn, maybe? Let's just log him. Oh, he messed that up, didn't he? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna fireball here. Just gonna have to respawn these goblins. Let's get our goblins on top. Okay. This is... Oh, wait. How did he reset that? I don't know. Alright, whatever. I think I can win this. I think I can actually win this. Just have to keep applying pressure. I have a nice firecracker, a nice hog there. He surely wants to go with a rocket, but there's not really like much value for him to get. Because I'm kind of spreading everything out now that I know what his little strat is to defend these. So, I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens here. This is interesting. Nice Tesla by him. I'll give him that. Wow, that's actually so gross. Nice cannon cart, though. Let's go for this. Oh, let's go for a hog like this. Quick pre-log. That might be a mortar lock. It is. Put something in this fireball for me, please, buddy. Okay, nice little respawn. Wow, we take the lead, though. And I like it. Oh, a nice goblin grab. Let's get an icer up here. This is sweaty, and I'm not talking about my nuts. All right, let's go for a mortar. That might have been a bad Tesla by him. I think it was. Like the cannon cart. This is nuts. This is insane. Let's go for this, and then let's fireball his Tesla right about there. Oh, he missed it. Oh, he missed it. Yes. Yes, that's so good. Defensive mortar. Has to go in for a miner here. It doesn't matter. He knows it's over. He stops playing. Goes for his cheeky little rocket and a little miner. Doesn't matter because once we get that in there, it's good game. I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it. We did a great job not giving him too much rocket value. Because the key to that game was making sure he doesn't get a mortar and anything else valuable in a rocket. And I feel like we did it well. We applied good pressure, and eventually we got the win. All right, and we're playing the leader of this clan, Ches from Ches clan. What an absolute dingbat. If he has vines here, I'm going to be upset. If he has vines here, I'm going to be upset, and he is. They always do. Okay, goes opposite lane. All right, my brother's watching. Let's go for a mortar here. I can tell by his emotes. Let's get a little ice golem in there. Oh, man, wait. Wait, kill that dart, please. Oh, that would have been so nice. I don't even understand. Okay, I'll just log here. That's value. How did that Skelly Barrel do so much damage? Might want to revive here. He does. I can't believe that Skelly Barrel did that much damage. That was actually nutty. All right, we need double elixir here. Double. Oh, I messed up my goblin placement. It's okay. And that's a great ghost. Oh, man, I'm getting my little cheeks licked. I hate these decks. These decks are so gross. I do like that goblin damage, though. Alright, that's too risky to go in for a hog, so I'll just take the classic respawn. Yeah, take the positive elixir trade. So he has Smelly Barrel. Okay, that's good for me. Solid. Yeah. Go for this here. Let's go for this. I don't think I have to defend that. It's a Rascals deck. Oh, we got a mortar shot. Would have been sick if it took out a Rascal girl or two, but didn't. That's alright, and we'll just log here. Okay. This is not terrible. This is still not that bad, even though he does get some really good dart damage. Oh, that's actually more than I thought. Plus, he can now activate King. I don't know. This is definitely tricky. Doesn't activate King, which is interesting. I feel like I would have if I were him. And let's try to milk out a log. Or his goblins. Not ideal. Oh, because his were down earlier. So, okay, I have to go with an Evo Mortar here, which really sucks to waste, but it is what it is. Plus, he still has those goblins. All right. This is scary. This is a very scary game of Clash Royale. Let's take our log here. Might want to revive. Yeah, he does. Let's go for a hog, kind of pull this stuff back. Oh, it's so bad. I hate these decks, man. Okay, I need a log here, so let's go goblins low. Okay, nice. That's actually a decent defense. Okay, I'll take that. And I have to get something cooking here. This is gnarly. I mean, I feel like I just can't even, like, get anything going, ever. It's just one of those decks where no matter what you do, you're always getting absolutely pressured out of your mind. Let's go for an ice golem here. I feel like that's a solid play, and I do have to still log anyway. Man. Okay, this is what I have to do. I have to defend one more round with my mortar. Or wait, does that cannon cart pull? Let's just go mortar here to make sure, and then we'll go cannon cart like this. Fire claps here, and an ice golem. Okay, that's all I need there, right? Nope, I still need a log. Okay, now I have Evo mortar, which is really good. And my fire clapper's alive, and my cannon cart's alive, and I have a tiny bit of an ice golem left to tank. Rascal's here, up goes for a rocket, hits everything. Hits it all, wow, wait. No, he missed the mortar. He missed the mortar? Okay, I'm going in with a hog here. I think he called up the good game. Has to go Rascals right in there. Oh my god. Lick my balls. He got greedy with the rocket, and we squeezed out the win. And we just put together a nasty little win streak there. I'm telling you, my win rate with this deck is way above 50%. I gotta keep playing it, and I'll keep gaining medals at this spot. We're only top 5K. Gotta get that up. We'll have to play some more ranked. That was tactical as my left testicle, and let's see. Oh, maybe my brother wasn't online, but we'll just say in spirit he was there cheering us on. And this, my friends, is the deck that makes sweat drip off my sack.